What to do, people? Glad to welcome y'all to another episode of Knowdatsportspodcast, sponsored by Highlight Commodity. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. What the P doing? Y'all know what's going on, man. Week 12 in NFL. We done got 3 games out the way on Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a lovely and nice Thanksgiving with friends, family, and football. Because they would have on Thanksgiving. A lot of football. When it boiled down to it, after them 3 games, we got 11 more to go. And week 12 in NFL. Y'all know what's going on. Know that sports NFL week 12 picks. We're going to jump that thing off with the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. Both teams suspect as hell. I ain't going to pop the flavor like that. Ain't suspect. Both these teams suspect as hell. 1-3-7, 1-3-8. Denver come off a loss, I want to say last week against the Las Vegas Raiders in that division rival. Carolina come off a loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Played good ball now. Played good ball against Baltimore, but they still lost. This game here, man, I don't know who the fuck the pick really in this game. This game suspect to me. It's a 1 o'clock game. Denver flying to Carolina. That's shaky to me. Sam Darnold gonna play for the Carolina Panthers at quarterback. And since Sam Darnold gonna play, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos straight up money line. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos over Carolina. I really don't know who will win the game. Really, I don't even know how to break this shit down. But when I look at the game, I like Carolina defense. I like Denver defense. I think Denver defense is a little bit more better than Carolina defense, not that much. But I think Denver win at the quarterback position. They both suspect at the coaching staff, but I think Russell Wilson is better than Sam Darnold. So since I got to pick one, I'll pick Russell Wilson over Sam Darnold. The question is, can the Denver Broncos, see they the favorite in the game, give Carolina 2.5 and win the game? 2.5 points, so you got to win by 3. And I can see goddamn, the guy here so simple, but I can see goddamn 16, goddamn 14, man, for real. 16, 14, I can see shit like that. Back to 17, 19, 17, and shit like that. I can see that. Some real shit. I can see it being shaky, man. I can see the game being shaky. 2.5. If it was 3, I really wouldn't know what to do. I don't want to know what to do with the 2.5. But I'm gonna say goddamn the Broncos cover the 2.5. Just because I can see a man, like I said, a 19, 16, 17, 19. I can see a 17, 19, but I'm gonna say the Broncos put up 20. So I say they'll win by 3 points. I'm gonna say the Broncos cover the 2.5. Over under 36.5. I say under. Man, one of these team offense is working over there. Man, one of these team offense ain't working on a goddamn thing straight up and down. Ain't now one I'm working on that. So 36.5. I'm gonna say under, man. I'm gonna say over. Because I can get a 27-17. I mean a 20-17. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over, and I say the Broncos cover 2.5. Broncos cover the 2.5. And it's over 36.5. I want to say on that first. That ain't much. They ain't number 2017. It ain't hard. So I say over. Over the 36, up the score to 36. Broncos cover the 2.5. Next up the back, we got the Cleveland Browns. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers off a bye week playing the Cleveland Browns. Tampa Bay coming off a bye week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 5-5, Cleveland Browns 3-7. So my beautiful. Cleveland Browns 3-7, so my pitiful. Tampa Bay trying to get back on track. Tampa Bay trying to get back on track. They got a whole they 2 games. After the game and a half of leading in the division right now. Coming off a bye week at Cleveland. The game here real shaky to me too. The reason why I feel shaky to me, because the 1 o'clock game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers flying to Cleveland. I don't know what the weather's gonna be, but I think the weather's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be cold, I know that. I don't know about rain or nothing like that, but I know it's gonna be cold up there. I think Tampa Bay got a problem stopping the run. And I really think they got a problem stopping the run. And with that being known that they got a problem stopping the run, I think it's an eco game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to take Cleveland in this game. Straight up, I'm going to take Cleveland in the game. I like Cleveland straight up. Straight up, I like Cleveland in the game. I like Cleveland straight up in the game over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But if y'all want to bet, if y'all feel a little shaky on that, you can take out there the money line with Tampa Bay because they're the favorites. You can take the money line on Tampa Bay. But I'm taking the Cleveland Browns straight up. I like Cleveland to win their game. So since I like Cleveland to win their game, that means the Buccaneers getting Cleveland Browns 3.5. Appreciate them 3.5. I'll take them 3.5. So to have a safe bet on both halves, to have a safe bet, you can take Tampa Bay money line. You can take Tampa Bay money line. But I'm gonna take Cleveland with the 3.5. I don't think Tampa Bay Buccaneers will cover the 3.5. Over and under 42.5. I say 42.5. I just seen them for put up 28 points. I just seen them for put up 20-some points against 22 points against Buffalo. Okay, they had them put up 20-some points. I say over. I'm gonna say over the 42.5, up the scope, and I say that appreciate you for the 2.5, the 3.5 from the Buccaneers. I don't see the Buccaneers being Cleveland more than, if they do win, I don't see them beating them by 3 or better points, by 4 points. I don't see that. They are. Now. Before I rudely interrupted. No, for real. I don't see. I like Cleveland with the 3.5. Bottom line. I'm gonna take the 3.5 with Cleveland. You know that if you don't know nothing else. Up the scope on the 42.5. Next up the bet, we got the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm forget. With the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars, Baltimore Ravens just put out a damn good game. They just beat the Carolina Panthers. They beat them 13-3. Something like that. I think they beat them 13-3. That was a good game. Good defense dominated game. I learned a lot about that game against Carolina got by Baltimore. I thought it was going to be a sucker game. Carolina, I thought it was going to be the sucker game for the Baltimore Ravens. And in a little bit of it, I believe it was the reason why, because they gave Baltimore gave Carolina 12 points last week. They didn't cover that. That's why I guess it's a little bit of a sucker game. Because they didn't put a number 13 points in Carolina. Then they played them in Carolina too, I believe. This week they hit Jacksonville. I think it's another sucker game for the Baltimore Ravens. Jacksonville played real good at home. Make a long story short, I like Jacksonville to win the game. Even with the money line, I like Jacksonville to win the game. On the money line, I'll take Jacksonville. The Baltimore Ravens getting Jacksonville 4 points. Simple math. If I'm taking Jacksonville, that means appreciate you. So I appreciate them 4 points. I'll take the 4 points for the Ravens. I don't think they can cover that. I don't think they're going to beat Baltimore. I don't think Baltimore going to beat Jacksonville. I think they're going to be playing Jacksonville, flying from Baltimore to Jacksonville. I can see Baltimore off a little bit. And Jacksonville taking goddamn advantage of it. Jacksonville straight at home. So I like Jacksonville to win the game straight up. Appreciate you for the 4 points. I'll take the 4 points with Jacksonville. Over and under 43.5. Both of the two guys score 20 points. Both of the two guys score 20 points. Give me over. I'm gonna say over. We're gonna got to up the score, man. We've been up the score the last couple of plays. I'm gonna say up the score. Up the score. Up the score to 43.5. Raven don't cover. Take them 4 points, Jacksonville. Appreciate you. Next up, Houston, Texas, at the Miami Dolphins. Man, please, Lord, how much the game? Everybody got the Miami Dolphins win the game. The question is, can the Miami Dolphins get them for 12.5 and beat them? I say yes, they can. The reason why I say that, they're in Miami. Then they cut off a bye week. Houston got them going to the backup quarterback. They switch quarterback going to the backup quarterback, but you know what that means. They finna go up top of them for it. In Miami, now they was in Houston. I think there'd be too many points. They was in Houston. But see, they in Miami. One might not gonna be player. I can see Miami rushing for over 100 yards. Probably 150 fuck with the Houston because I think they got the last in rushing yards in the league. So I say Miami cover the 12.5, 46.5 over and under. I'm gonna say under. The reason why I'm gonna say under because I don't think the Houston Texans will come to the party. I don't think they'll be able to come to the party. And for them folks to score 46.5, that must mean Miami finna put up 34. They might. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Houston coming to the party. So I say under the 46.5. And the Dolphins cover at 12.5. Because they at the crib. I like them at the crib. I like them at the crib for this matchup. Next up the bat, Chicago Bears at the New York Jets. The Jets just benched their quarterback Zach Wilson. And they starting the boy, I think his name Mike White. he played last year, a lot last year. I think Justin Fields got a separated shoulder that he had against the Falcons. They helped him against the Falcons. He had a separated shoulder against the Falcons. I don't know if he's playing or not. I really don't know. They playing in New York. I like the Jets to win their game. They at the crib. Chicago don't know them to run Justin Fields around like a chicken with a head cut off. I think the Jets gonna be real pissed off about how they lost the game last week in New England. They hold New England to 3 points and they lost the game on punt return. I see that defense coming out eating the ball, simple math. The Jets defense come out eating the ball. But the question is, can the Jets good enough to get a ball 4.5 points to win their game? I really don't know who the hell Chicago backup quarterback is. I really don't think Justin Fields playing. I think he got a separated left shoulder. I believe it's separated. I don't know. I know his left shoulder hurts. To get 4.5 at 5 points, I see it being a defensive-minded game. I don't see the Jets offense doing too much. I see the Bears. I don't see the Bears offense doing too much. I say no, they can't cover the 4.5. They can beat them. I say they beat them, but at 4.5, too many points. You might beat them by 3, 4 points, something like that. I think the 4.5 a little bit too much. In New York, I might be in New York. I see tit for tat. I see the same team, but I see the Jet defense a little bit better. So I say you don't cover the 4.5. Jets don't cover the 4.5. Chicago take them 4.5. Over and under 39.5. I say under. I say under. I say under. I don't see both these teams scoring 20 point period. Next on the bat, rematch of last year, first round playoff matchup. Rematch of the AFC first round playoff matchup. Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. Cincinnati played the Tennessee last year, beat them in the playoff first round playoff matchup last year. Was it the first round? No, the second round. I'm sorry, second round in the playoff. Cincinnati went up to Tennessee and beat Tennessee. Tennessee was the number 1 seed. Cincinnati hit them forward with the skew. One of them beat them. I think the score was 19-16. Yeah, that was the score. Ryan Tannehill threw three interceptions. Look, goddamn pitiful as fuck. This year, Tennessee coming in the game 7-3. Cincinnati coming in 6-4. Straight up in the game. I like Tennessee Titans. No, for real. Straight up in the game. I like the Tennessee Titans. I think Tennessee can out-physical them. But that Tennessee can get there. Without Jamar Chase, I think they got there. Without Jamar Chase, I don't think the offense is going to be that explosive, even if they look legit good every week. I'll give it Tennessee in Tennessee. Fly from got there. Cleveland, Ohio, to Tennessee. I like Tennessee. I just like Tennessee. I don't know why, but I just like to see that they're going to out-physical Cincinnati. Not trying to fight that they come out there out-physical. But run the ball, make you got them. I don't see Ryan Tannehill throwing them 3 interceptions like he did last year in the AFC Championship game, the NFC Division round last year. I don't see him doing that. They don't have Jamar Chase. I think Tennessee win the game. I really do. I think Tennessee win the game. I like Tennessee straight up money line to win the game. Cincinnati is the favorite in the game. Cincinnati is the favorite in the game, again with 1.5. Since I like Tennessee, so you know what I'm telling you. Appreciate you. Appreciate for the 1.5. Over and under. Tennessee said appreciate you for the 1.5 for those who didn't hear what I said. Over and under 42.5. I say, like I said last time they played, it was 16-19. I say over. This time I say over. This time they did it more than 16-19. I see both teams put up a little hot dog. I can see both teams put up a hot dog. So I say over. Up the scope. Over. Tennessee, appreciate you for the 1.5. I mean, Cincinnati, appreciate you for the 1.5. Tennessee will take that. The last 1 o'clock game, the Atlanta Falcons against the Washington Commanders. Hey, man, the last time Atlanta Falcons, I seen Atlanta Falcons play the Washington Commanders. They played them down here. The boy Heineken, the quarterback of the Washington Commanders. I think they were the Washington Redskins then, I believe. They may not have been. He killed the Falcons. He killed them down here. I ain't gonna say I see. Chase Young supposed to play. The defense end for the Washington Commanders ain't played all year. Can't come off a knee injury. Come off ACL injury. First time playing all season. At the house, Washington 65, the Falcons 5-6. I like Washington. I think Washington can. I don't think the Falcons offense good enough to beat Washington defense. Pitts hurt. They were throwing the ball nowhere, but Pitts hurt. Your boy, what his name is, Patrick Peterson. Cordell Patterson, I meant to say. He a beast. He the best thing that Falcons got on offense to me with the quarterback they got. But I don't see them running the ball like they on the Washington Commanders. I see Mariota again watching what they want. They on the road, on the grass field. Mariota gonna give you what you want. Mariota gonna get them for what they want. So I take Washington straight up. The question is, can the Commanders give up 4 points to the Falcons? That's tough right there to me. That's real tough. Reason why I said tough, because they can get at the Falcons, but I don't see the offense dominating like that on the Falcons. They can beat the Falcons by 3 points. That's what I can see. Then with the over and under being 41.5, hey, man, with the 20 to 24, if I go over, I'm going to say the Commanders cover that 4. I said the Commanders cover that 4. It really feels a little shaky to me, but I'm going to say the Commanders cover that 4. I go for it. I'm going to go. As I think, I go. Commanders cover that 4 on the road. I can see the Commanders. I can see Commanders handling their business. So why I take the Commanders? I'm gonna take the Commanders covering the 4, over and under 41.5, up the scope. The reason why I say up the scope, I see the fact put up at least 20 points. Cordell Patterson, he can goddamn scope. Mario can goddamn take out running the scope. So I say up the scope. Commanders cover the 4. Know that. First 4 o'clock game, LA Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know if Kyler Murray playing or not. Really don't make me no difference. 4-7 Arizona, 5-5 Chargers. Chargers come off a crucial loss against the Kansas City Chiefs that they really needed. I believe that game, them losing to the Chiefs, they'll take it out on the Arizona Cardinals, so I like the Chargers to win the game. The Chargers are the favorite. They're getting away 4 points to the Arizona Cardinals. I say the Chargers can cover that 4. I don't think Mike Williams gonna play. He got hurt ankle whatever. But I still say the Chargers cover that 4. Arizona can't score, man. Arizona can't score. When I just seen the 4 play the 49ers, I just see Arizona play the 49ers. Man, please. 49 ate them 4. Even though it was a division game, they ate them 4. They ate them. So the Chargers defense got their eat. The Chargers defense eat. They got defense to eat with Bosa, Matt, shit like that. Same result, man. I said the Chargers cover the 4 point, 47.5, over and under. I'm gonna say under because I don't think the Cardinals can come to the party and put up enough points to do that. Because I don't think the Chargers, the Colts, I meant to say, the Cardinals, I meant to say. I don't think the Cardinals are gonna come to the party enough to hit with them 47.5. So I'm gonna say under. I think the Chargers can put up maybe 28, 14. I'm saying something like that, 28, 17. So but I don't see the Chargers blowing them out like putting up 35, 38. And I don't see the Cardinals coming to the party. So under 45, 47.5, the Chargers cover the 4. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders, Seattle Seahawks. Well, really like Las Vegas Raiders. They're Las Vegas Raiders fans. I respect that. But majority of the people really, I think, like Seattle. Like I do, I like Seattle straight up in the game. Can Seattle cover the 3.5? In Seattle, I say yes. Yes, they can cover the 3.5 against the Raiders. I don't like the Raiders coach. I think Pete Carroll out coaching. Seattle at the crib. Seattle 6-4. They try to make sure they keep hold of the old division because the San Francisco 49ers are coming. I think Seattle know that, and they're gonna goddamn be up on that shit. So I say Seattle covering 3.5 against the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. I say Seattle cover 3.5. Over and under 45, 47.5. It's over and under. Raiders got to come to the party for that. They might be talking about a big old shootout in Seattle. Can the Raiders put up a dub? Can they put up 28? I say over. Up the scope. Seattle cover the 3.5. Next on the back, a real quick one, really. Rams at the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody like the Kansas City Chiefs. The question is, can the Kansas City Chiefs good enough to get a LA Rams 45.5? Yeah. In Kansas City? Yeah. I said Kansas City covered at 14.5. I said 45.5. I'm tripping. Talking too fast. I said Kansas City covered at 14.5. They get away 14.5. I said Kansas City covered that. No, for real. I don't see the Rams coming to the party. In Kansas City, he finna eat them folk, man. Nah, for real. I think Matthew Stafford, he got that on edge here. I think he left the New Orleans game with an injury. He injured. He coming off of concussion week 4 last. Concussion protocol week 4 last or whatever. So long story short, Kansas City covered them 14.5. Over and under 44. Hey man, up the score, man. No, for real. I say up the score, man. Kansas City Chiefs, they up the score. I don't feel the Rams will come to the party. I don't feel the Rams better come to the party, but they'll put up probably at least 10. I can see goddamn them folk that put up 30. Folk put up about 30, 38. I said, yeah, I can see them folk put up at least 38. I can see Kansas City put up at least 34, 38 points. 34, yeah, but the 34 to 38 points. I can see Kansas City put up the point at home against a wounded Ram team. They're not going to try to play, but it's still up to you. So I say Chiefs cover, up the score. Last 4 o'clock game, man. New Orleans Saints at the San Francisco 49ers. Jordan, anybody who like New Orleans Saints, they with Who That Nation. I respect it. I ain't got no problem with that. But I think everybody else, they like the 49ers like I do. The question is the 49ers good enough to give away them 9.5 to the New Orleans Saints. In San Francisco, 9.5 a lot of points. I don't think they're good enough to beat them by 10 points. They might, I believe they'll beat them, but I don't believe they're good enough to beat them by 10 points. And I think the 49ers are hell of a team. But New Orleans don't put up some kind of point. And San Francisco ain't them tight folks. San Francisco ain't the put my feet in your neck, I'm finna kill you. They ain't them tight folks. You know what I'm saying? So I said San Francisco don't cover the 9.5. They beat New Orleans convincingly, but I don't say they cover them 9.5. Over and under 43.5. New Orleans gonna get some player back on defense too. So I don't expect San Francisco just to move the ball like, come on with it. I think Lattimore gonna play. I think your boy, what his name is, Cam Jordan gonna play. So I don't see them move the ball. I don't see them just moving the ball today on the 49 on New Orleans. Not the cover, not the scope, not to beat them by 10. 43.5 up the scope, or that's too much. I say they up the scope. I'm gonna give it to them. I say they up the scope. It'll be a competitive game. They up the scope. I ain't gonna say competitive game. But I'm gonna say they both. It ain't gonna be no 3-and-out. New Orleans keep going 3-and-out. I say they put some points on the board. So I say they up the scope. Sunday night game, man. Green Bay Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Green Bay coming off a bye week. Or 10 not bye week, but something like a bye week, semi-bye week, whatever. I think they played last Thursday. They come off a bye week, playing the Philadelphia Eagles. I like Philadelphia to win the game. They playing in Philadelphia. I like them to win the game. Ain't gonna be no good. Ain't gonna be no. I don't think they're gonna blow Aaron Rodgers' ass out though. I think he's gonna come to the party. I think Aaron Rodgers gonna come to the party. But the question is, can the Eagles good enough to give Aaron Rodgers 7 points? Is the Eagles good enough to get Aaron Rodgers 7 points? That's a hard one for me. What I see Aaron Rodgers going through with the hill, they really suspect the hill. But as I think about it, they good enough to beat them by 7 points. The Cowboys had them fucked up. I'm saying the Cowboys had got there. I keep going to the Cowboy Green Bay game, and the reason why I keep bringing up the Cowboy against Green Bay, and the comparison is Philadelphia's in our same division. We had Green Bay down by 14. They can't make them beat us. I put it on coaching. I don't think the Eagles gonna do that. I believe the Eagles good enough to give Green Bay 7 points and beat them by at least 9 or 8. Probably give. I don't know about the push too tough, but I've seen them beat them by at least 9 or 8. The reason why I said it, I don't like the wide receivers Green Bay got. They gonna try to come out there and run the football against Philadelphia. Philadelphia got Dominic Sue and that other boy from the Chargers. Hold up that middle. I don't think they're gonna be able to run the football like that. I think Philadelphia get on first. Should probably get on track this week. They had a rough game against Indianapolis. They didn't cover their points against Indianapolis. They gave Indianapolis like 8.5, 8 or 8.5, one of them 6.5. They gave them 6.5 last week. They gave the coach 6.5 that week, and they covered. I said the Eagles cover this week. I said the Eagles cover 45.5. I said the Eagles get on track this week, so 45.5. The game should not be as close as it was with the coach. I said And Roger got to come to the party. Eagles, they say Eagles the big team over there. I say under. 45.5, I say under. But they covered the 7 though. They covered the 7. But I say under. So when they boil down to it, they can beat them 30-10. 30-17. And shit like that. No, they can't beat them 30-17. They can beat them 24-17 or 24-13, something like that. So I say, or 30-13. But I say under 45.5, too many points. But the Eagles cover themselves. Green Bay just ain't got it, to me. Green Bay just ain't got it. They really the walking dead. They the walking dead. They were playing in Green Bay, probably a different ball game, but at Philadelphia, I don't see it. That's the Sunday night game, too. It's going to be loud up there. The Monday night game, really a Lord have mercy game to me, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? It's a man really, a man like really game, like what the hell? But they got to play each other. Pittsburgh Steelers at the end of the coast. Man, I don't know what's going on with this Jeff Saturday shit, man. He just got that play to Philadelphia Eagles to the T. And the defense guy that got there, Matt Ryan and killed him. And that's how they beat that's how they beat the coach. Philadelphia Eagles got that Matt Ryan and killed him. Monday night game, first game, his first Monday night coaching game. I'm speaking on Jeff Saturday. He the coach of the coach. I think it's the third game. He 2-1. No, he 1-1. Won the first game, lost the second game. Beat the Raiders. Lost to Philadelphia by 1. I think he know his team identity when they brought out to it. Jeff Saturday, he's not a good coach. I ain't gonna say he's not a good coach. This is his first time ever coaching. But once I say he knows something about football, and these 2 games showed me this. Because I didn't believe he was gonna win the last 2 games they played, to be real. And they won 1. So I'm gonna go out on them and say I like the coach to win the game. Pittsburgh still got a better coaching staff. I mean, he got a better coach. I don't say coaching staff. We got a better coach, Mike Thompson. He know his players. Jeff Saturday did his first. He just jumped out of the board. But they playing in Indianapolis Monday night. I think they're gonna be loud. I think they're gonna be loud for Jeff Saturday. I think the coach fan gonna be real loud for him. Rookie quarterback gonna be at rookie quarterback. Pittsburgh gonna have. I don't believe he's gonna be able to handle what's going on out there. Jeff said they got a solid defense. They know they identity. They're gonna run the football. They ain't gonna put too much on Matt Ryan play. Matt Ryan should not hurt him too much. They ain't gonna put Matt Ryan in, but even though he can hurt him. So I'm gonna take the coach straight up. Can the coach cover them 2.5 at the crib? I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say they beat him by 3, brother. I say the boy Pittsburgh quarterback Pickens. No, not Pickens with it. I forgot his name. The quarterback though. Pittsburgh quarterback, the Rick quarterback. I say he gonna get a coach what they want. He gonna hit him with a skew. He'll get him a skew, and the coach pull it out. They beat him by 4, something like that. I said they beat him by 4, 3, shit like that. They give me a close game, beat him by 4 or 3. Over and under 39.5. I'm gonna say. I want to say on the bad of hell. I want to say on the bad of hell, but I'm gonna say slightly up the scope. Reason why? Because Pittsburgh got a solid defense team. JJ Watt, he gonna get him at Ryan ad. Both teams might score over 20 points. They bad for me to say over. They bad gonna score over 20 points. So I can see a 21-20 game. I'm sorry, not no 20. A 23-20 game, a 24-20 game. A 20-16 game. I can see that. I can't see a 20-16. I'm tripping. I can't see a 20-16 because they'd be under. But not tell you, I can't see a 20-16. That's why I say slightly old, and it'd be under. But I can't see a 20-16. But I'm gonna go over and say I'm gonna hope for a 24-16 or 24-16. So I'm gonna say over. Coach covered the 2.5. Hey, man, say, man, we got three more hot little segments to get out of the way. And they boo the hell, man. First off, y'all know what's going on. The game of the week, excuse me, game, know that game. We jump it off with the game of the week. Y'all know the game of the week is whatever game I feel like gonna be the most exciting game. They're gonna be shaking, they're gonna be, oh, let's do it, come on with it. Tune to real heavy. Really, my game of the week I already went by the other day, the Cowboy against the Giants. You know, everybody know that. But for this Sunday, my game of the week gonna be, I ain't really thought about it either, really be true. My game of the week, all these motherfuckers suspect. To be true. My game of the week, man, gonna be, I ain't saying it no more. I'm gonna call out what it's gonna be. The Atlanta Falcons at the Washington Redskins, Washington Commanders. I believe they're gonna play ball. I think they're gonna shoot out. When I say shoot out, I'm saying the Falcons gonna make some play, Washington gonna make some play, up top play, boom. I'm saying like, hey, he made that play, that shit like that. Exciting game to me. I'm gonna say it's exciting game to me. I'm gonna say it's exciting game. So that'll be my game of the week because it's gonna be a real exciting game to me. Atlanta Falcons at the Washington Commanders. Chase Young coming back with that defense. That defense gonna be at that crunk. I think they're gonna come shaking. So I say the game, but that's my game of the week. All these games suspect to me, really. I don't be real. Next up though. Hey man, know that game. What game I just know these folks gonna win and cover their point spread. 7 miles. The Miami Dolphins at the Houston Texans at the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins getting them for 12.5. Know that if you don't know nothing else, they cover that. Nah, for real. They cover that. Know that game, the Miami Dolphins covering the 12.5 over the Houston Texans. Last but not least, man, Skuma game, man. Y'all know the Skuma game is, man. Somebody win, they really didn't supposed to win. Did they by number wise? What I mean by that is somebody gave some points and then mess around and got there and lost that game. Straight up with the points and everything, they still lose that game. And when it boiled down to it, man, my Skuma game. And this is a hell of one to me too. I really got two on, but I'm just gonna go with one. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Cleveland Browns. Nah, for real. They're my Skuma game right now. I got Cleveland hit dad with the Skuma. He done gave him 3.5 to 4-2. Appreciate them 3.5. I see the Cleveland Browns beating them. Coming off a bye week. I see the Cleveland Browns beating them. So I'm gonna say it to you again, my Skuma game. Cleveland Browns beating Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With the 3-point and straight up. Nah, for real. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody, man, who done tuned into the episode. I'm gonna had y'all for a pretty good minute, man. They call out all the games from week 12, all week 12 picks, point spread over and under. Who I feel gonna win, who I feel gonna cover, who I feel gonna up the score, who I feel ain't. It's your boy More Dry. Once again, man, happy holiday to everybody, man. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same bat time, same bat channel, man. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Know That Sport Podcast, sponsored by Highlight Commodity. We fuck with folks who fuck with us. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.